Alright guys, this is part 1 of the anatomy of an offense, researching and installing the Dallas Cowboys offense under offensive coordinator Kellen Moores. Now I decided to take a different approach with this scheme. Instead of building a scheme based on any particular Madden playbook, I'm going to be dissecting and analyzing the real world Dallas Cowboys offense and trying my best to replicate it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so let's start by digging into the offensive philosophy. This article discusses an interesting coaching link between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moores, but of more importance, it points to Moore's roots in Chris Petersen's offense stemming from Kellen's tenure as quarterback for Boise State in the early 2000s. Here we take a look at Coach Petersen's offense at the University of Washington. One of the things of note is his heavy usage of wing formations. This article, interestingly enough, speaks to the multiple nature of Petersen's offense. As you see here, he actually states that the lack of a system appears to be, in and of itself, the system. This is a strategic focus on using various formations and tempos to create advantages for the offense, making pre-snap adjustments based on the defensive personnel and alignments in order to create favorable matchups. The writer mentions the importance of the run game and play-action passes in Petersen's offense. Again, we see mention of the dual tight ends, further noting that although you'll see similar personnel groupings, you do see various formations using those two tight ends. One key reason for that personnel grouping is that it's ideal because it allows the offense to be just as big a threat in the pass game as in the run game. So, after I had this information, I decided to take a look at the Boise State Playbook. It's a comprehensive playbook that I found from 2001, and it goes over all matters from installation and verbiage to defensive recognition and protection, to the run game, the pass game, and screens. In the interest of time, we won't delve too deeply into it now, but I will link it and all the other reference materials in the description below. If you're enjoying this content, please take a moment to hit the like button. Also, leave a comment with any feedback or any questions you might have. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any further content. Now, taking a quick look at the Cowboys action, you see they're in empty ace right here. They run smash on the near side and they hit coot. They actually run stick on the far side. So we're going to jump in game and replicate that. We have smash on the two receiver side. We're not going to do the stick, but I am actually incorporating that in game as well. And you see, just like in the Cowboys film, we'll go ahead and hit the corner route over the top for a nice gain. Here you see the use of a flat with a spot and a curl route. So we go ahead and game and run a curl flat. So similar concepts, and the Cowboys love doing curls and comebacks with their receivers. So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that. Now we're going to see some motion right before a fullback dive. So you see in game, we're at the goal line and we're actually going to use formation audible to get that same sort of motion pre-snap, and we're going to do again a fullback dive as well for the touchdown. Now you see the motion in a player across the line of scrimmage in order to hand it off to Zeke. Zeke jumps outside and picks up a modest gain. Here we'll do very similar. We'll motion a player to the other side of the line of scrimmage and we'll hand off for a pretty good gain. Now you see the Cowboys in one of those two tight end formations, but the key here is that they're running a play action and a screen pass. We're going to do a screen pass, but it doesn't involve play action. It does involve an auto motion. So at the same time, creating a little bit of confusion before throwing the actual screen. If that was Tony Pollard, it might have been a touchdown. But anyway, double stack. You guys know how much I love that. This is the pistol double stack, and we're gonna get a smoke screen to Michael Gallup. I actually did a scheme on pistol double stack out of the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook. But we're gonna jump into gun double stack, and we're gonna throw that same screen for a modest gain to CeeDee Lamb. And then now here you're gonna see the defender jump down on the smoke screen. So CeeDee Lamb's gonna beat him over top for the touchdown. And against that same Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, we are going to have very similar success over the top for a touchdown. Here you see play action. The QB gets on the move a little bit and a quick pass to the flats. So similarly, we'll do a play action. We'll slide in the pocket and we'll pass the ball down to Michael Gallup in the flat. Now you're going to see a proper play action rollout and a pass to the flats. And we are going to do that same thing. So we fake the run to Ezekiel Elliott, hit Tony Pollard in the flats, and Tony is fast enough to turn this into a touchdown. And practice is non-stop. So here's some other concepts I'm working on in practice. Like I said, the Cowboys love to use those curls and those comebacks. So I found a play that I think I can really leverage. I love that quick read to the tight end on the drag. And of course, the delay route to the running back. So we're going to take that in game and we're going to see how we can make that work to our advantage as well. See, the tight end is wide open. So we're going to take that right there. And now on a crucial 4th down, we are comfortable enough with this play that we just lagged to go ahead and make our second read, the 1st down to Michael Gallup. So guys, I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me some time. Study, lab, practice, take it in game and give them hell.